Me imagine some back has to do with this particular way. And me say air time, new don't go away. Make sure say I walk you through this thing. The scandal at National Service Secretariat. Me say this particular thing, air time, new and I have been telling you, say, we are being ruled by a bunch of unintelligent criminals. Criminals are said, a cartel of unintelligent criminals. Criminals are chronono mobono and nyansa and sign kahon. And nyansa and nyansa omuobi no mudiasie. Omunibi. And these are people, they were plucked from somewhere and in the name of dirty cheap politics were placed at strategic position. And they were ready to collect to their destructive best, what they do best. And this scandal way also exposes the internal weakness in our governance system. The weakness so embedded, systemic. I give birth to failure. I'm a failure and by inherent. And the institution is because of these mechanisms give birth to failure. You are embedded within, then the outcome will be failure. And that's exactly how these things are playing out. National Service Secretariat, they were the very people who were in charge of this whole thing. And the National Service Scandal, the money time say, started from 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 20. So the change in our air cost in a year. Adia air cost way by not twice. And then some of minor lose a whooping 2.2 billion. Just as you cannot come no tea. This is a country, I am now year Bobosia, IMF 3 billion. Ye pacha, ye koba, and crank to a crew my laptop bomunche telling us what to do. This is where we are today. And Mrs. Awoshe National Service. Now Woshe Nema Akoswa. Obubefu, I'm telling you. Because it's so dirty to the extent you can't even find the right words how they describe it sad way. Good. And the figures in let me slot in the figures. The cost estimation in a National Service Scandal so pay attention and let's go through. And I'm about to show how they did it. And why I'm telling you, these guys are so stupid to the extent, they don't even fit to be anywhere close to government. Because of the way this whole scandal was procured. So we had the National Service way na the year 2018 to 2019. National Service Secretariat. We are saying including documents where Edahai was submitted to Parliament. The cultures of documents where were submitted to Parliament. Parliament for ya so we na red wine na second red na say ya trust parliamentary data. Good. So omo announce say omo nipa 85,708. Ena omo announce say omo ye eligible to do national service in the year in question, year 2018-2019. But documents omo de come out Parliament but there they say 135,603 people ended up doing national service. Ghost names added. 49,000 people, 49,895 people. And at a time, yes, wagum. So in a single year, no, you find nipa mako 49,000 and ye di wura your friends said documents in and a year two or more cap bosumi bia. That year we spent a whooping 334 million Ghana cedi. And ye did 2 years uncle for wake. So which means that this money's ended up in somebody's pocket. That is what I'm trying to tell you. 85,708 people. They ended up deploying 135,000. Parliament has an oversight responsibility to ensure that some of these figures are cross-checked to ensure validity. And sana, nipa na otua kano had an oversight responsibility to cross-check to validate these individuals before they pay. So I'm talking to you about institutional weakness, the structural inefficiencies are pinning to the heart of governance in this country that makes it possible for some of these crimes to be committed without a trace. And that's exactly what happened. The following year, almost in the past 77,962 they ended up taking over 114,074. Sika ended up paying to ghost. 242 million Ghana cedis. The following year, 2021, na COVID, na year struggle or mine no enya sika na year berebebebe no at the time. Almost in the part 81,081, and acquire national service. Documents of the common parliament, they 110,332. Ghost names of the shame, na 29,000. Ghost name na ye can nipa 129,000 nipa mako omutimi fail across Sport Stadium ma. The following year omoko catch the parliament say omo the 115,240. And this way parliament na we nyansani na to na we adwuma nyansa wo ma. 1 year nipa 85,000 and acquire national service. The following year that number no may rise to over 179,000 in a space of 3 years. We will be away in Yansani na why I can say, oh, yeah, you ma for mine. I did be pre-kill. I'm what is going on? But these people didn't because they don't care. And these numbers here may catch the way and also by the same coin. Year na year 2022 2023 na Ghana year struggle na ye declare bankruptcy na ye ho kire ye no that time no omo de nipa 64,000 ghost names and ko shame sika e ko mo ho 429 million Ghana cedis. Then the following year almost nipa 122,000 acquire national service. They ended up sending to parliament 182,000 people. So ghost names there 59,000 people. We ended up paying 513. We can say identity sikana cost because at the time na ya tum national service sikana na ya raising kakra. So explaining why the amount, even though 64,000 ghost names no eso change 59,000, but the amount here is bigger than the previous amount. And right yeah 2024 2025 yeah almost 180,000 and more they call scandal no blow ye pe they ended up nipa 80 if you look at the last figure, it's so funny. If you look at the last figure, it's so funny. These are people who are telling you, say, the year 2014, last year and this year, no, nipa 180,000 and they acquire national service, or we are qualified. But I'm saying scandal we shall see air pop it up quickly. Nipa na mo acquire national service and afibia e biba kan homa ghost names back home no. This time round, no, nipa na omo deploy 98,000 and what they call parliament. So which means the difference I almost 81,000. 81,000 people. So we say this is how far the Lord has brought us. Kwan ya mo fa so amoye ye ne. And the schools no mo use here to do these deals no. Aye. KN University Kumasi. UDS. Your friend is saying UCC. University of Development, Tamale Technical University, Dambai College of Education, University of Professional Studies, Valley View University, University of Education Winneba, Kwame Nkrumah University of. There is a reason why Legon Enim, and it's simple. Ebanyakra and Omo Nhwe Omotubetwi. So they needed to take institutions outside Accra. Sebeya enko raise eyebrow. Because so here index numbers and as for you so Legona very way say people are very familiar with most of them in Accra. And we are so easy to identify. So schools no mu use we deeply no your UDS. Can you see UCC crowd the Kakrebi Dambai College of So they created fake students IDs. IDs are fake. And I'm create here for non-existing student. And you see, I've been saying that these people omunim nyansa. Nyansa no omuni national service na omoye no individuals na omo slot omudi. There is one person, one Abubakar, one person. You say Oko School UDS. One person no. Ya dinidin shem mako 223 times. The same name, the same age, the same school, the same ID number. But he was paid 223 times every month. And nipa no modo almost omudin ehhye saa niema we obi ye 92 years. Ghana 92-year-old person a national service. That is how stupid these people are. They catch it all no. Nipa no modo omoye saa niema we no. Obi edi 90, Obi edi 92 years. Obi edi 75 years. 75 years or no national service. And we na America no eno nie. The other way na America say ni din APM no. Or see during the 2020-2023 service year, one Abubakar Fuseni 59, a supposed graduate who read BA Integrated Development Studies in the UDS, was assigned a fake index number. The index number near 591GHA/72591320-1-2. The same name Abubakar Fuseni appeared 223 times in the NSA database for the same year. And they all pursued BA Integrated Studies at UDS the same year. That is how foolish these people are. Sana make cultural say, omunim nyansa even kronono mobono. One person, Nadine appeared in the NSA database 226 times. Ayetuanaka. The whole of the year. So a cabal, a syndicate at the National Service Secretariat, or Masasa ghost names, they are set at the enum, and Tisicano comes to them. That is why people are calling this lady gift or what and other people are involved in this particular way. And this particular issue is one thing the current government can never let it go. Because we need to recover, man. Prison, you know, yes, we need to retrieve every kobo. Say, omo panties no more draws crown as ye tongue to retrieve this money, sir. We need to. Ebiesi pen. Say, omo draws no more panties crown as ye don't come to so na ye tongue. Na ye retrieve every penny that was wrongly paid. That we need to do so. We need to chase these people to the bottom of hell to recover these monies. Because a deliberate, a criminal, a conspiracy by a certain group of people Because government at the time, no, the president was a lost cause. I don't know now, so he was just hanging there, arrogance, and not the way. And the people were fully stealing, he didn't care. He was rather chasing people. He was rather beating people up. He was rather abducting people, chasing people in various institutions, while destined right under his nose. Na ekoso. And this national service scandal is something that can never be wrapped under the carpet. And trust me, Ghanaians will be so unforgiving if President Mahama does not ensure that every penny paid to these criminals is recovered and at the same time jail them to send a message to people out there that Ghana is no longer what it used to be, that the political narrative is changing, that we need to set example for people to know that public service is not an enterprise to make money. So this is the reason why I am employing the special prosecutor to drop all the jokes and be serious. Because the drama and this thing surrounding this whole press conference and this thing, you see, some of us, we are not moved by some of these things. So we want concrete actions to be done. We want concrete actions to be done. What are you doing to secure the guy's arrival? And several other cases. What are you doing to ensure, say, we get swift reaction? Sabia Ghana for once again will have hope, trust in government and the political establishment. Say once again, Ghana is back to life. These are the kind of seriousness that we need to show for people to know, say, indeed, or mine is serious. That is why yesterday in America, I disagree with Attorney General when he says he is cancelling the cases and so forth. These are political issues. So when him said they have no substance in it, let them proceed, pass judgment, and people know that these are political cases and I'm for so be this because I can say here some of the prosecutions were foolish prosecutions. Oliver and several other people. Some were politically motivated. But in order not to create impression, we say, oh, 2 cases no good because 1 hour bantino. The cases were not solid cases. So you let the judges pronounce judgment on these cases so that they go to their finality. It ends there. So that in the future, nobody comes and open up, say, oh, obey and obey. And the narrative is out there. People, oh, buy now bantino, oh, free him crow for. This is politics. Perception is key. And you do these things 1 week after you come to explain. Why didn't you explain when you were cancelling or discontinuing these cases? Like I just said, governance and no. You are working with people. Everybody is following keenly. So every step on the way must be explained. You need to assign reasons. And reasoning and logic must be applicable in everything that we do. And yes, I don't know why are we know. The ghost will be hunting and then we come back to build a new narrative. Definitely there will be a pushback. And Raul was that shameless guy. Enya energy for the first time in so many years. Confront Odame or no, Enya Kukudro Ebeye press conference. That shameful guy. Enya Kukudro Ebeye press conference. Abra oye Attorney General on a jackpack pace and Mwasia Kessia before you could one sign a press conference to explain. Yesterday, that guy had the infantry to stage a press conference. Why? Because the AG did what he did. I said governance is an art. You can perfect it, you can make it look bloody. The choice is yours to make. In doing this, rebuilding confidence is key. And at no point in time must you leave loose ends. I am a man for any certain impression motives. You don't do that. That is governance for you. So like I'm saying, the special prosecutor, let's visit the special prosecutor issue once again.
Out of the jurisdiction or medical grounds on your say-so. If you're a serious law enforcement agency, would you just take a person's declaration that, oh, I am so much an invalid that I'm unable to come? You would demand, Elton, you would demand to know more, right? And that is exactly what we did. So we pushed. The response that came was unconvincing. That he may, at some future time, undergo possible surgical procedure. And I said something which is very crucial. There's intelligence available to us, which we do not want to reveal now because it may compromise the investigation. That tells us that, and that's what I stated, that it is just a ruse, that he can travel to the jurisdiction. It's not as if he comes to the jurisdiction, we'll promptly lock him up and throw the key away. It is a process we go through. This is a democratic institution with very well prescribed constitutional and statutory legal processes. So what do you fear coming in to answer questions? You can reschedule your appointments in such a way that you can come in and go. We will not say you should stay and die at all costs. What kind of persons will we be? And so that is not the issue. The issue is your express intention that you've gone away definitely. What do you have to show for it? You get a purported medical letter, a very sketchy one, which tells us that you have scheduled appointments which you need to attend and that you are being reviewed, and there are some future dates you would maybe undergo some surgical procedure. For us, this is unconvincing. And as I stated in my briefing, the letter doesn't say you are so much of an invalid that you can't complain and travel to the jurisdiction. We all fall sick at some point, and we all go seek medical attention wherever. But if you are not at the point of death, if you are not bedridden, if you are not on a stretcher, this is a ruse, and we are unconvinced. As far as we are concerned, he just doesn't want to return to the jurisdiction voluntarily, and we have given him the chance.